300 of them, and this is like 20 best.
Before my battery dies? Okay.
Hi, Tumblr.
Hi, Tumblr girls. You're doing a great job. I love you, I love you, I love you.
So, first question is, why is the band named Bonnie Dune, and who came up with the name?
Does anybody else know besides me?
I can guess.
Yeah, do
Okay.
it.
I think the name Bonnie Dune comes from, it's a reference to a place in a movie called The Castle, which was an Australian movie released in
90s, maybe? I don't know.
but it's also a lot of other places. It's a city actually in Central Coast, California. It's a place in Ireland, I think.
So when I was in high school, I saw this movie called The Castle, and in the movie it follows this family that is kind of down on their luck. They're going through a lot of hard times, and in the movie they keep referring to this vacation spot called Bonnie Dune. And long as they had Bonnie Dune, everything was going to be okay. And no matter how bad it got, they still had Bonnie Dune. They still had Bonnie Dune, and I always just liked that idea of having a place to go, someone to talk to, a band to be in, and where everything's just going to be okay. And calling it Bonnie Dune. And that's kind of when I got the name. I always thought that'd be such a great name for a band, but I never had a name, or I never had a band to name, so.
And now you do.
And now we do. So that's where we got Bonnie Dune.
I really like that. Okay, so this is a message, actually, and a question. It says, "Hey guys, I'm Nicole, a fan from Singapore. I hope you know that your music is touching people halfway around the world. Your songs are moving, beautifully written, and have so much heart. I'm curious to know what your writing process is like. Do you guys write all together? Do you split the rights and the lyrics like differently, or just write everything together?"
You guys want to?
Yeah, you guys can all answer.
So previously, before this group of members formed, there's some older songs from that time that our good friend Jason, who lives in Nashville, and Justin wrote mostly together, right? You would come with ideas, and he would.
Yeah.
He does his own thing, and Corey brings a lot of rock to the songs, which is great because I don't have that, and I need it sometimes. And so it's just kind of, this is what I got, guys. Bring your own style to it, and let's just make it our own. And that's kind of how it's been, and it's been working pretty good.
Okay, this one is, I believe all of you have tattoos. What's the story behind your first tattoo?
That's a really good question. I have a terrible tattoo that I'm probably not going to show you right now, and I don't particularly remember getting it.
Okay, that's it.
I got mine when as soon as I turned 18, did what a lot of people do, hit the tattoo parlor. Interesting story about that is and it actually just came to me. My parents didn't know I was getting a tattoo. And of all people to walk in the door of the one tattoo parlor in this small town in East Texas while I'm in the chair getting it done is my father. Honest to God.
What is he doing in there? He's getting a tattoo?
No, he was just, I don't know what he was doing. I have no clue. I mean, he's sleeved out now. At the time, he didn't have anything, So I don't know if he was just going by to hang or he had that, parental instinct that maybe something was up. So anyway, that's how I got mine, and it's right up here.
Are you from Texas? Sorry to interrupt.
Born and raised.
Where at?
Born in San Antonio, grew up in Corpus Christi. Lived in East Texas for a while, Dallas, Houston, most recently from Austin.
I'm from Houston.
Oh, right on. I have a lot of family there.
Okay, that's all.
Tattoo. First tattoo.
Yeah, I just nothing exciting. When I turned 18, I got like a half sleeve.
Oh, wow.
And I had to actually hide it I went to private school, so I had to actually hide it that I was getting it done. And so I started it, and I hid it from my work too. You weren't allowed to have tattoos, and So I started wearing long sleeves like in the summer.
Did you get an amazing farmer's tan? Or was it like...
He still has one. When I was 16, my really good friend Alyssa was dating this tattoo artist that was like 30, and she was like 16 or 17.
Wow.
At the time, I thought it was really cool, and she told me that he would tattoo me whatever I wanted just after the shop closes. So go down the shop one night, and then just randomly, like in 2 days, just came up with something that I really regret now. And I remember him tattooing me, thinking this hurts so much more than I thought it would hurt, and it was like bleeding really bad.
Wow.
And then later I figured out like that's not normal. Like it wouldn't stop bleeding. He was just like digging into my back, and it was gnarly. And yeah, it's bad now. And I've gotten a lot of tattoos after that.
Did you cover it up or?
No, it's still there. There's no covering that up. It's raised like this high.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But that's my first tattoo story. Yeah.
More of a scar than a tattoo.
Yeah, it's a huge scar.